One of the stories I loved in your book was going back to your kind of hairdressing days, and your boss in the hairdressing salon um, gives you her blessing in a letter form to kind of pursue your wrestling dream. I mean, that must have meant so much to you to have someone kind of see you for who you were and believe in you back then.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was awesome because I think at that point in my life, it was very obvious like what I wanted to do. Um, but I needed that final nudge of like, this needs to, like, this change needs to happen. You need to let go of this thing. You need to fully pursue, wrestling and like go balls to the wall with that. And to have, like, I was probably very miserable to be around because I was tired and I didn't give a shit anymore. And I was 18 and whatever, who cares? And most bosses would have either just fired me or made it really awful for me at work. But instead, she was the complete opposite. And she just looked at me like she did her own daughters and was just like, I know you're not happy and it's because you don't want to be here. So like, go do you, So it was like really awesome to have that moment of closure of like, yeah, it was a big pivot. And then like from that point on, it was like, that was one of those things of like, okay, if I'm going to like, it's not giving up at all, but like if I am going to step away from this career that I just spent 4 years learning how to do, well, then I better make what I do next worth all of that, and that's the same when, okay, if I'm going to move to the other side of the world away from all of my family and miss really big events and not be around everyone, like I need to make what I do worth it. Like all of those like decisions that I've made, I think that's one of the motivating factors for me that like failure is not an option. Like my only option I have is to succeed and to achieve my dreams, because there's a lot of things that I've gone through and a lot of things that I've missed and a lot of like choices that I've made to do this, that when I do achieve a dream or I do achieve a bucket list item or whatever else, I do feel this extra sense of fulfillment of like, okay, it's all worth it. You know what I mean?